Welcome to Savitha Tendil College lecture cast series on orthodontics, biology of tooth movement part 2. Theories of tooth movement. The three theories of tooth movement are piezoelectric theory, fluid dynamic theory and pressure tension theory. Piezoelectric theory. When a force is applied, the bone bends, leading to distortion of the crystal lattice. This leads to migration of electrons, leading to a generation of current known as piezoelectric current. The electric signals that would initiate tooth movement was initially thought to be piezoelectric. Piezoelectric signals have two main properties: quick decay rate and production of opposite equivalent signal once the force is released. These short-lived stress-generated signals are thus involved in the maintenance of the skeleton and not in tooth movement. Bioelectric potential. A second type of signal known as bioelectric potential is an endogenous non-stress generated signal. It is involved in orthodontic tooth movement. Metabolically active bone or connective tissue cells produce electronegative charges proportional to how active they are. The concave side, that is the tension side, is electronegative and favors osteoblastic activity. The convex side or the compression side is electropositive and showed elevated osteoclastic activity. The fluid dynamic theory given by Byrne in 1966 is also known as the blood flow theory. Here, with an application of orthodontic force, the blood vessels get strapped, leading to stenosis. The vessels above the stenosis balloon, leading to an aneurysm. Alternation in the chemical environment resulting in a reduced oxygen level in the compression side, escaping of blood gases into the interstitial fluid, creating a favorable environment for resorption. The pressure tension theory, it was given by Stansted in 1904, Oppenheim in 1911 and Schwartz in 1932. Here an application of orthodontic force causes areas of pressure and areas of tension. On the pressure side, the periodontal ligament displays disorganization, diminution of fiber production. Decreased vascularity causes osteoclastic activity leading to bone resorption. On the tension side, there is an increase in vascularity due to stretching of the periodontal ligament. Increase in cell replication leading to bone deposition. The following is a representation of the pressure tension theory. Biochemical factors in bone remodeling. Arachidonic acid metabolites, prostaglandins, leukotrienes, vitamin D, cytokines, growth factors, and colony stimulating factors are some of the factors that are involved in bone remodeling. Arachidonic acid metabolites. Arachidonic acid passes through the cyclooxygenase pathway to give two main metabolites, which are namely prostaglandins and thromboxanes. The prostaglandins 1 and 2 act on osteoclasts to increase their multiplication and produces more number of osteoclasts. The prostaglandin E2 acts on osteoblast precursors and bring about increase in osteoblast production. The cyclic AMP and cyclic GMP pathways. These are two secondary messengers associated with bone remodeling. This signaling molecule plays a key role in synthesis of nucleic acids and proteins as well as secretion of cellular products. The phosphoinositol dual signaling systems. This pathway results in the formation of inositol triphosphate by the hydrolysis of phosphoinositol 4,5 bisphosphonate, which is a mediator in mitogenesis. Action of vitamin D. Vitamin D acts on osteoclast precursors, bringing about the production of osteoclasts that leads to bone resorption. Thus, it plays a key role in tooth movement. Cytokines. Cytokines that were found to affect orthodontic tooth movement are interleukins, interleukin 1, 2, 3, 5 and 8, tumor necrosis factor alpha, gamma, interferon, osteoclast differentiation factors. The most potent among these is the interleukin 1, which directly stimulates osteoclast function through interleukin 1 type 1 receptor expressed by osteoclasts. Tumor necrosis factor, another pro-inflammatory cytokine, was shown to elicit acute or chronic inflammation and stimulate bone resorption. Growth factors and colony stimulating factors. They enhance osteoclast differentiation and osteoclast formation respectively. The growth factors that involve in osteoclast differentiation are the transforming growth factor, which includes transforming growth factor 1, activins, inhibins, and bone morphogenetic protein, fibroblast growth factors, and insulin-like growth factor. Colony stimulating factors increase osteoclast formation. The various colony stimulating factors are granulocyte colony stimulating factor, macrophage colony stimulating factor, and the combined granulocyte macrophage colony stimulating factors. Drug interactions. Drugs can either increase or inhibit tooth movement. The drugs that inhibit tooth movement are bisphosphonates, prostaglandin E inhibitors, tricyclic antidepressants, tetracyclines, anticonvulsants, and antimalarials. The drugs that enhance tooth movement are nicotine, misoprostol, and statins. Biomarkers in orthodontic tooth movement. The gingival crevicular fluid has been used in many studies because of its non-invasive nature to analyze biochemical markers in orthodontic tooth movement. Interleukin 1 beta, interleukin 6, TNF alpha, TGF beta, and microglobulin levels are elevated in the gingival crevicular fluid during orthodontic tooth movement. The levels of alkaline phosphatase and aspartate transaminase increase during orthodontic tooth movement. Thank you.